Good morning, everybody. It's July 27th, day 143. Made it to camp last night after climbing over the two 4,000 foot saddlebacks and Saddleback Junior, which I think Saddleback Junior was a lot harder to do than the other two. But it was all exposed, so the sun was just kind of zapping the energy. But I made it to camp, and looks like a halfway decent day of hiking today. Supposed to be some rain coming in later around like 4 o'clock, so hoping to get to camp and get set up by then, because I'll be at a tent site tonight just to get a little bit further on the day, so that way tomorrow when I go into town to the hostel I have a little more time there to do all my choring and whatnot. But hopefully should be hitting mile 2,000 today, which is pretty crazy. I'm sure that one might be a little emotional when I see it. It's a big number, but this is a lot of what the hiking's been. Is you get little flat sections, and then you get to these little technical scrambled downhill sections. Like that log on the ground is where I need to go, but there's no good path to get there, just straight down. So put the phone away and get there, but for now I'm just gonna keep walking. The hair on my arm is standing up. I just saw a moose run right out in front of me, maybe about 30 yards. Man, what a big creature. You can smell him too. Wow. I can still hear him kind of crunching around, walking. Holy crap. Hello for mile 2,000. 200 more to go. Yet again, humbled by another pile of rocks in the middle of the woods. Almost there. Good morning, everybody. It's July 28th, day 144. Woke up this morning, no rain last night, thankfully. That was nice. Had a big climb, first thing out of camp, to the top of a 4,000 footer, a little dip down to another 4,000 footer, And now I've got 5 miles of just all downhill into town. So that's the goal, is to get there, have a short day, about 7 miles, get some food, have some more food, shower, laundry, have more food, look at the map, and then get ready for the next stretch, headed north. Whew. It's from here on out, though it's been like this for probably the last month and a half, everything is just damp all the time. Nothing dries, even in the sunlight. Everything's got so much salt in it, it just never feels dry. So every day is just putting on wet shirt, wet underwear, wet shorts, damp socks. Not much longer. Good morning, everybody. It's July 29th, day 145. I just got dropped off back at the parking lot, got across the street and hit the AT, start the Bigelows. Had an amazing stay at the Hostel of Maine, and yeah, it was just a good stay. Really clean, comfortable. I'm glad the Chipper and Close Enough and I finished early yesterday morning, so we had more time to relax before starting the Bigelows. One of the last big climbs I've got to do to get to Katahdin. Yeah, recording this now because it's already like 80 something degrees, and as soon as I start walking, I'm gonna not want to record. I'm just gonna want to be walking. So yeah, hit 2,000 miles yesterday, day before, and yeah, a little bit more to go. That's the trail across the street. I don't think I go over that, but it's a mountain, so clouds are kind of moving in. I think there's a chance of rain tomorrow morning or something, so I'll go from there. Well, right across the way is Sugarloaf, and then where I'm headed is on that ridge line over there to the first of the Bigelow peaks, and then tucked behind that is another Bigelow peak, both over 4,000 feet. So still got some work to do today.